What's up YouTube, Dave from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you a box opening of Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss. This is where we get some very nice Blue Eyes support, as well as Cyber Dragon support and Blackwing support. So it's another one of them mid-range kind of sets where you get 36 packs, 5 cards per pack. I believe it's 1 rare card in every pack, but it is a set that contains 8 super rares and 9 ultra rares, so they can be very hard to kind of get hold of certain cards. Not only on that, but I thought this was a decent video to do another giveaway. Do not worry, I haven't forgotten about the previous mat and the binder, as well as the special edition. I will be announcing the winners of those very shortly. I've just been so clogged up with YCS this weekend, I've got to get back in the flow. However, I do have another mat for you guys, and when we're talking about Blue Eyes, what better than to give you this amazing mat. Look, you see the dragon in the background, again from our good friends at Blackfire. Again, it's one of those personalised ones, signed by the artist as well, and again the detail is absolutely unreal. It looks incredible. I'm going to zoom in so you can see more of the details as I go over it. So obviously you got the mountain top there, you got a couple of birds over in the left hand side, and then just this dragon's tail, the whole centerpiece of this dragon. You don't even need to see the dragon in it, you just see the detail on its tail and the way it goes round and all the way up, and then seeing the dragon in the shadow in the background, just it looks amazing. So again, very simple to win this one. Zoom out would be helpful. All you got to do is watch this video until the end, and I'll tell you exactly how to win it. So without further ado, I'm going to crack straight into this box, and we're going to go through what we can get. Now, ideally, I would like to get the Blue Eyes stuff. Is my personal chase of all of the support that's in here. But of course, Cyber Dragon is obviously really good as well. There's some very powerful cards in there. I won't go through all the cards because there will be a ton of reprints, like Blue Eyes reprints, Blackwing reprints and stuff like that. So it's a good one if you want to be building one of these decks. But the things with these sets is because not many people buy them, from what I noticed, and the chase cards, like the Blue Eyes cards, even though they're not mained or anything like that, they're always worth a lot more. So like the Red Eyes Baby Dragon that came out in one of the previous ones of these is worth like 20 odd quid, maybe a little bit more. You had Gear Freed the Iron Knight came out in one of them. Raw Sphere Mode as an Ultra came out in one of them. Card of the Maya, stuff like that are worth picking up. So we start off with Cyber Twin Dragon, Blackwing Borer, Delta Crow, Abyss Kern, and straight away we got a Cyber Entity Dragon. So that's an Ultra straight off the bat. Abyss active support as well, I forgot about that. So we put Cyber Dragons up there, put the Blackwings there, and we start off with one of the Ultras. I think it's 4 or 5 Ultras a box, and then like 6 or 7 Supers. So 1 Cyber Dragon monster plus 2 machine monsters. If you have a machine fusion monster or monsters in your graveyard, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this fusion summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can special summon 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. The turn your opponent cannot target fusion monsters you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's cards. So it's a nice 4K booty, but a 2800 beater. It's a nice little option to kind of slow your opponent from targeting your stuff down. But you know, other than that, it's an okay card. Anyway, Abyss Script, Black Whirlwind, Curry Photon, Blackwing Zephyros, and Super Stardent Blaze. Equipped to a machine fusion monster, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during your battle phase. At the end of the damage step, if the equipped monster attacked an opponent's monster, you can banish 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your graveyard. The equipped monster can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Your other monsters cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. So again, it's a nice little Cyber Dragon support, as if they needed more help to OTK, but they've got it. I'm going to start speeding through these because we don't want to be here all day. So you've got Cyber Dragon Dry, Abyss Actor Curtain Call, Cellulite, Dragon Shrine, where am I putting in Cellulite? Here's Photons, Dragon Shrine, and Photon Charge. We've got a lot of Photon stuff in here as well, which is nice. And I'll put generic Blue Eyes or generic Dragon stuff down there. Abyss Script, got a lot of Abyss Actor stuff already. Cybertech, Delta Crow, Blackwing Dragon, and another Photon Charge. Photon Thrasher, that's always a good little generic to get. White Stone of Legend, Blue Eyes can go there. Blackwing, Black Whirlwind, and Photon Vanisher. I can't remember, is this there's a new Photon cards. I think there's a new Photon Link in XYZ. I don't think they're actually in this, but that would be pretty cool. Abyss Actor Superstar, Power Bond, generic, Blackwing, Blackwing Close, and Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. As a super? What? Why? Why? That's a waste of a super spot. That's not saying that the Photon Dragon is bad, but like, it could have been one of the new cards as a super. I don't see why you would reprint it as a super because it's not exactly hard to get either. Anyway, Photon Thrasher, Black Ring Zephyros, Photon Crusher, Glowing Crossbow, and Blue Eyes Chaos Match Dragon. What? Huh? Why? That's a waste as an Ultra reprint as well. I don't need it as an Ultra reprint. I've already got Ultras. You already pick. I get why it's a reprint. That's not. I'm not. The issue isn't the reprint. The issue is it's not a rarity bump. I just think it's a waste of an Ultra slot, especially when the Ultras in this set are so hard to get hold of as it is. It's a bit of a waste. Blue Eyes White Dragons, Cyber Pharos. You special summon this card from your hand by treating one machine monster once per turn during the main phase. You infusion summon one machine fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand and or field as material. When a fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Add one power bond from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Wow, this can go in Ancient Gears. That's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be really cool. I like that. Get a power bond going for the game next turn. Cyber Rain Dragon, Black Ring Zephyros Elite. That's a nice reprint. Dry, Borar, and Blackwind. The South Wind. Look at that cute little guy. Wow, that's really bemused me. Really, those two reprints in the rarities that they are has really, really bemused me. Oh, hello. We've gone straight into the Super Blackwing Simon, the Poisoned Wind. Put a crossbow over there. If you control no monsters and have this card in hand, you can banish one other Blackwing monster from your hand. Place one Blackwing Whirlwind from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zone. Then either send this card to the graveyard or immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon it without tributing. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. You can only use the effect of Blackwing once per turn. During the end phase, send the Blackwing Whirlwind placed by this card's effect to the graveyard. If you do, take 1,000 damage. So the whole idea is you set it and use it. Let's try and keep going at a bit of pace. Dragon Shrine, Cyber End Dragon, Black Whirlwind, Dry, and another Cyber Photos. I like this one. The rares can be quite hard to get, so it'll be nice to pick up a playset of that because it's a nice generic machine support. Abyss Actor, Dragon Shrine, Photon Thrasher, Abyss Actor, and another Super Blaze. That just goes to a Machine Fusion Monster as well, actually. Oh, you need to banish a Cyber Dragon to push it so they can attack more than once. Current Call, Black Ring Close, and Starleash Photon Blaster. And I saw this, someone played this against me in Dev, and it was really cool. It's 2 level 4, so it's generic. But if this card is XYZ summoned, you can special summon one Photon monster from your hand. While this XYZ summon monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then target one of your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons that is banished or in your graveyard and special summon it. The Link monster, oh, the Photon Link monster is an absolute beast. Power Bond. I think I've been putting Power Bonds there. Galaxy, Cyber Twin Dragon, Abyss Playhouse, and Cybernetic Revolution. I love the artwork on this. The artwork on this is amazing. Treat one Cyber Dragon, special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as a material. Nice. But it cannot attack directly and it is destroyed during the end phase of the next turn. You can only activate one Cybernetic Revolution per turn. Doesn't really matter. You just bring it out and use it as a step up to go through. Or you just bring one out and then beat over one of your opponent's monsters and you've pretty much got game there anyway. Absolutely powerful. Right, White Stone Legend, Delta Cross, Chaos Form. So Chaos Form is a common, fine. Blue Eyes Chaos Mats as a common, fine, because then everyone can get it. Repair Plant, Cyber Dragon, there we go. An Abyss Actor Comic Relief. Not really laughing at that one. Yeah, so if Chaos Max is a common, or even a rare, I don't think it should have been. As a common would have been fair for everyone, because it's easier for everyone to pick up, it's cheaper for everyone to pick up, and it doesn't take up an ultra spot in here. Because I want the baby Blue Eyes Chaos Max, the one that shifts everything in defense, more so just to have it than to, you know, necessarily main it as a full out-and-out card. But it's still very, very good to get. And then we've got some other cards. I think that's the first maiden we've seen. That's pretty cool. Delta Crow, Cellulite, Photon Charge. There we go. Haste. Another Abyss Actor, Blackwing, Zephyros, Comic Relief, and... I don't get it. Like, in the past, these sets were... don't get me wrong, Galaxy Knight needed a reprint. But why are we using up hollow spots? Or why are they using up hollow spots? The hollow spots can be used for, you know, like other cards. That's what I don't... The reason I've got such an issue with it is it just seems to me that Konami have gone, we need to fill this set with stuff. We need to be able to hollow some of these cards out. What do we use? And they go, Blue Eye stuff's pretty popular. Let's use all that. Let's like holofy some of those, or let's holofy some of the photons that we've already printed. But why? That just makes the ones that need reprinting harder to get for everyone. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon! Yes! So this is one that I really, really want. And I got a playset of the Pharos as well. Ritual summon this card with Chaos Form, must be ritual summoned. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this card was ritual summoned using Blue Eyes White Dragon, when it declares an attack, you can change the battle position of as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, the attack and defense of those monsters becomes 0. Also this turn, if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. So the whole idea is you get this guy out, you get Chaos Max out, you use this, flip everything to defense, and then your Chaos Max just goes, boom, game. So it is there to push the Chaos Max OTK, which is great, and I do really, really like the artwork on it. But going back to my previous rant, however you'd like to say it, I just feel it's a missed opportunity, and it, in a way, shows a little bit of laziness. Because I think they could have put other reprints in the set. I think they could have made other cards hollow. Again, I'm just disappointed that I think it's a missed opportunity. I haven't seen any Black Queen Synchros. Now, I know there is a new Black Crow Synchro in this set. But like some of their reprints would be nice. Solo Fusion! I think this one's actually really good. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material by shuffling the fusion materials listed on it into the deck from among your cards on the field and or your face-up banished cards. But monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn except that fusion summon monster. You can activate once per turn. That's a shame that it's listing your cards, because obviously if you had Chimera Tech, yes, you could just like contact fuse. But if you use Overload, it shuffles the monster back sometimes if you don't want that monster to be in the graveyard. This sets up Fountain Fashion. Oh, we got another. Pharos and Bingo Machine Go! Reveal 3 cards from your deck that each meet at least one of the criteria listed below. Your opponent randomly picks one for you to add to your hand and shuffle the rest into the deck. You can only activate 1 Bingo Machine Go per turn. So you've got to search, reveal a Blue Eyes monster, spell or trap that specifically lists the card Blue Eyes White Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, except Bingo Machine. Off the top of my head, I'm just trying to think exactly what it would be. A spell trap that lists exactly Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, you can search out Chaos Form. Because it lists Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician from your graveyard. So yeah, the Chaos Form works. So you can search out Chaos Form, and you can search out 2 Chaos Forms if you want to. But, and it just says Blue Eyes Monster, so it can even be the monsters that, you know, Chaos Maxes. I think that's pretty cool. It's another nice little additional searcher. Anyway, Cellulite, Cyber Twin, Blackwing, and another Abyss Actor. Get to the end, guys. I've babbled on long enough. I'm trying to go. Kree Photon, Cyber End Dragon, Abyss Actor, Photon, and Star Strike. Or Strident. Photon Thrasher, Maiden of Visor Blue, Black Whirlwind, Photon Vanisher, and the Ultimate Creation of Destruction. Again, artwork, stunning. Type 1 Blue Eyes monster you control this turn. That face-up monster is unaffected by card effects, except its own. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any opponent's monster it battles is destroyed at the end of the damage step. While this card is in your graveyard, you can if you normal or special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use Ultimate Destruction once per turn. I would like to see what this is in America, because in the background, I don't know if you can see, there's like a TV monitor. We'll try and bring it. Yeah, so it's like a TV monitor that says live. So, pretty cool. I think we're missing a couple of vultures. I'll have to have a look when I put them all together at the end. Cyber Dragon Repair Part, Blackwind Dragon, Abyss Actor, Cybertech, and Vanisher. Blackwind Borer, Blackwind Dragon, Blue Eyes, Photon, and another Blackwing. 4 or so packs left, I believe. Speeding up. Abyss Actor, Cyber, Twin, Zephyros, Abyss Actor. It does look like we've got the majority. I'll put Blackwing in there. It does look like we've got the majority. Power Bond, Blackwing, close, and Rage of the Blue Eyes. I'm getting a lot of Blue Eyes, I like this. Again, artwork amazing. Banish this card and as many cards as possible from your hand, field, and or graveyard face down. And if you do, special summon up to 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck. You cannot normal summon or special summon monsters the turn you activate this card except Blue Eyes. This is a very, very risky card, and I had conversations when this was released. The artwork is stunning and it doesn't really live up to what the card can do, but it's still pretty cool. Abyss Actor, Photon, Dry, and Comet Relief. 2 more left. Can we get another Ultra? You can actually get doubles of the Ultras in this one, so I'd like to get a double baby. That would be pretty cool. Photon Vanisher and Photon Orbital. Hello. During your main phase, you can type 1 Photon or Galaxy monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. It gains 500 attack. Also, it cannot be destroyed by battle. You can send the equipped card to the graveyard. Add 1 Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. I believe that will be our last Ultra, unless we are really, really lucky and get one in here. Zephyros, Cyber Dragon, Dry, Nope, and Photon Charge. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to quickly try and pull out all the holos. So we've got holo there, Ultra there. I've got 3 Ultra Blue Eyes cards. It's just a shame one of them was, in my opinion, Chaos Max, because not just in the sense that I've already got them, but also in the sense that for reprint purposes, they've not made it easier for people to get. In fact, especially when they've just reprinted the movie packs as well, I believe. I just feel it was a poor choice of card to use, basically. And Photon Galaxy and Photon Knight. Like, they should have been commons. They should have been commons so that everyone could have got it a lot easier. And then kind of worked it out that way. I don't think I've got any Abyss Actor holos. I don't know if there are any Abyss Actor holos. Nope. Cyber Dragon. I've got a couple of Cyber Dragons, which are pretty cool. There we go. One there. I've got the trap card as well. That one there. And there we go. We've got the fusion there. And a Cyber Dragon. Made its way into Blackwings. Did I get any hollow Blackwings? I can't remember. Yeah, I got 1. I got 1 Super Blackwing, but I didn't get anything else. At least I don't think I did. It's nice for Blackwing players because, you know, they've been waiting forever for a bit of support, and now they can actually do, hopefully, a little bit more with it. Anyway, okay, so for our supers, we've got the 1 Blackwing, we got 2 of the Cyber Dragon spells, we got 2 Galaxy Supers, which I don't believe should have been in there as supers. And then the Blue Eyes, we've got 2 of the new Blue Eyes, which is they're pretty cool ones. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 on those. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ultras. If you're supposed to get 5, then we've done well. We've got an extra Ultra in that, which is great. I personally don't think there should be an Ultra at all. I think it's a wasted space. But I did get a Blue Eyes Chaos Max and a Bingo Machine Go, which is pretty cool and fun. Anyway, that is it for the opening. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, and I've babbled on long enough, how to win this back here. This amazing map from Blackfire. Again, very, very simple. Exact same as all of our other giveaways. Follow Blackfire on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our channel. Share our channel. And then all you've got to do to confirm after you've done all of that is post in the comments below. Blue Eyes, Cyber Dragon, Blackwing, Photons, or Abyss Actors. Any of the new support. Which one are you a player of? Are you a player of Blue Eyes? Are you a player of Photons? Well, Galaxy Eyes kind of works under that one as well. Cyber Dragons, kind of shuffle through. Blackwings, or of course the elusive Abyss Actors. So one of those 5 down below. A lucky random winner will be chosen. Hopefully by the start of next week, we're looking at Monday, Tuesday, I'll be able to announce the winner of this, and I'll be able to announce the winner of the last mat, and the binder. And on top of that, check out our Blue Eyes deck profile, because there will be another giveaway in that Blue Eyes deck profile as well, linking back to this one here. So keep an eye on that. I've got a load more stuff from Blackfire to be giving you guys, and we're going to keep pushing from there. So for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.